Welcome down the grades with Kandi. So I literally just woke up. It's Sunday morning, like 8 a.m. and I just woke up. Fever, but not really. Mr. Kitty, he's swirling down here, so he'll probably jump. Oh, there he comes. And he was like, turn it on, turn it on. So I had some downloads and some pretty crazy dreams. And so I'm going to start with the downloads, and then I'm guided to just kind of pull some of my own cards. And Mr. Kitty said, I'm part of this. It's funny because he was smacking my face. He was, get up, get up. And I thought he was hungry, and then he had plenty of food, and then he started chewing on my notebook, and he was like, but yeah, he talks to me too. So he's saying, hurry up, get it out. Okay. So the download that I received this morning, just a few minutes ago, is the title of it is In the Heart of the Creator. Now, when you start really meditating and looking into your internal mystery, then you know there's the saying of the body of Christ, or we are all one, we are all part of the Creator. And part of this mystery is to find out what part of the Creator you are. And again, if the heat's loud, sorry guys, it'll cut on and off. It's just this cabin. But anyway, so you figure out what part, you know, what sources you, what part of the Creator sources you, or what part of the Creator created you, and then therefore you create for that part of the Creator. That makes sense. So I'm in the heart, you know, as I did my mystery, you know, and you get tested in that, you know, a lot, you know, in your dreams, you know, in the cosmos, on the 3D. Are you really? Are you really? So, I just went through a series of those recently, and so I feel like that's why I got this message of, you know, it's like an acceptance of, yeah, that's who I am, you know. I'm the heart of the Creator. I'm just out here with the flowers and the rocks and the smiles and the, you know, want everybody to vibe higher, and yeah. But this is how I understand it. And I have this message, but I'm going to let it be channeled. Okay? And who's channeling it? Well, the heart of the Creator. There's lots of us in there. Lots of beings in there. And they want to come out. So give me 1 second. Where I am from, my crown is someone else's belt. Picture the stars. Orion's belt is the crown of a queen. It's written there. That's why these stars are overlaid. It's the whole picture. You guys pull the pictures apart and say, this is a picture and this is a picture. Where I'm from, we see it as it overlays. Your crown is someone else's belt. It is understood and celebrated. We have that all figured out. So we say, pull me up as I lift you higher. Pull me up. I'll lift you and another higher, as I have one on my belt and one on my crown. In the 3D, this would be understood as support others so they can be strong enough to support you. The highest good of all. You are all. What does that mean? It means you are the lift for someone else, as they are for you, and so on and so on. As your crown creates a belt that pushes someone up, their crown is a belt, and there is someone under you whose crown is your belt. It is all fine to strive to be great at being a crown belt. but not at the expense of the whole. And I'm hearing Change the World by Leilani Wolfgramm, and Fortunate Youth. I'm hearing Everybody Walking This Land. Paul Cawthon. Everybody walking this land. It just keeps everybody walking this land. Remember, there's nothing you can't change it. Your crown will always be someone else's belt. And when you go against the grain and fight that your job is to be lifted up so that you can lift up. When you come to that understanding, you will be a force to be reckoned with. Why? Because you now give the awareness and the celebration to those who are pulling and lifting you. So you come with many. Now I'm being directed to just see what comes out to finish this message. Whew, when I woke up, that message was so profound. I was just like, yeah, I mean, like, for my own 3D self, it's like what I try to explain, and the simplest answers are always the right answers. Oh, check yourself. Make sure you're wearing your own energy. Third eye chakra. So you see this. You see this. And there are energies that are swirling around this chain of those lifting each other while pulling another, while lifting another. And they try to come in and get you to be like, wait a second, my crown's the prettiest. My belt's the best, right? Whoever I'm talking to, that's what you're struggling with. That's what you're struggling with. But you know what? Just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Keep on being that energy that understands. It's in all. You are all. If you break the chain and swim away, it's a scary place out there when you're out of the chain. All right, let's see. And even if you're alone on the 3D, like you don't have a lot of friends and family, that chain, that's what you focus on, because that's what gets you through. That's what attracts the right people or the right situations. They will drag you as you push them up to the right place if you make sure the energies around you are where they need to be and that yours is yours. Okay? All right. Let's see. Oh, ha. Mean what you say what you mean, know your worth. How important you are in the chain. You are not lost in that chain. Every single being in that chain is celebrated, understood, and seen. Look for the win-win. There's clarity here, right? Because this is how you understand that you're never alone. That you're never alone. And the win-win. Not only are you lifting others up, but you yourself are being pulled and lifted. And that's where the clarity comes from. And when we look out at the 3D, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those that are already in the chain. Maybe they don't know, and they're waiting for that moment, of hearing that one word, that one activation, which is why we're all out here giving these messages. It's the point. I got this again. Wow. What would an angel do? The demons want to know. And then Libra. Justice. Justice. This is justice. They don't understand how this chain works and how you could become aware of it and be okay with it. They don't get it, right? But as the being said, where we come from, we already have this figured out. We already have this figured out. And we're okay. Like, we're celebrating it. Then I got, not from this place, less than 6 months. So, You're going to start recognizing other people in your chain. You're going to start seeing that. And look, that being was like, where we're from, can't make this stuff up. You can't make it happen this way. So in this time frame, in less than 6 months, you're going to start to understand who else, who's in your chain, who is in the heart of the Creator, because that chain is what creates the heart. If they break it, they break the heart of the Creator, and they know better. They know better. Moon charge your crystals and go as far as you can. Moon charging your crystals, as I've said before, can mean putting them out in the moonlight, or you go in the moonlight, because we have crystals up here in our crown, in our brain. On the 3D, it can be seen. Go out in the moon. Tell the moon. Tell the moon, I want to go as far as I can with this chain. I'm going to let it be what it can become. Oh, and then again, you already did the work. Now it's time to receive. Short term. So there's something coming to you that's from something short term. That's what I'm getting. Like you did something for short term, but it was major. It had such a major effect in here. And oftentimes we forget about the little things, you know, the little things that are a reality, the cliche story of giving the homeless person the meal, and then it's an angel or it's Jesus or whatever. This is something like that. You have done something like this. You have been kind to a maybe good intentioned, or you have met good intention with good intention. And the fact that maybe you don't even remember it, or it seems small to you, that's why. That's why the reward is monumental. At some point, you intermingled with an angel or some angels here on the 3D, and I'm getting goosebumps. Like, gave that extra change to someone in line. Like it wasn't major, but you made an impact. You made an impact. And then we got Aries, fire angels. Ooh, that's what I just saw. I just saw the fire of the Creator's heart within this angel, that you just haphazardly, did whatever, gave him a sweater, whatever you did. It came from the heart, and you also are part of Creator's heart. Maybe you're just supposed to realize that. Oh my gosh, shine a light here for yourself. Shine a light on your own heart and realize who you are. Let's see what's behind that. Oh, here to hold you. Source is here to hold you as you shine the light deep down inside and realize your true intention, your true heart. Right? Because sometimes we just got to let go. We got to let go of all these things that we think are bad or that we've done wrong. And, they're saying, let that go. Shine a light. Shine a light on the fact that you know what to do. You see it. When something comes to you in need, you have the discernment to know. Oh, wait, guys. Oh, where is that? Sorry, I stacked them this time. You have this discernment. And this is, wow. Okay, let's see. Expansion, enlightenment. This goes toward the reading I was doing yesterday. Expansion, enlightenment. Fire again. Fire. You are on fire. With enlightenment and being held and angels and discernment. Oh my God. And justice. Wow. February. Looks and sound like a pattern. This is a good thing. This pattern. This is the pattern where you meet good intentions with good intentions. And outsiders can't see that. as you go and do something kind for someone, they would be like, ugh, I would never even get close to them, you know, or whatever it is. Or, I can't believe you'd be late for work to stop at that car accident and help that person. Like, these are the things I'm getting. Like, that's who you are. And it's a pattern. As in, it's you. That's who you are inside. And something very monumental, maybe even love, is coming to you in February. Let's get some more on that. Tell me about February. Tell me about February. And then we'll do some closing. This is that, again, why even help someone you don't know? Because you know that your crown is someone else's belt. And that their crown is someone else's belt. You understand that in a way. And I hope that I could make it clearer. Maybe it's like I sense there's a bunch of folks who feel something like this internally, but they're not really sure. Like, they're still trying to move the marbles around, you know, and say, ooh, you know, why do I feel this compulsion and no one else around me does, you know? And maybe they even, you know, give you a hard time about it. You know, oh, you're too soft. Oh, you're too good. You're too this. You're too that. They just wish they could. They wish they could. Be the learner. What are we going to learn? So February. Be the learner and let yourself live good. That's where you're going to be by February. And we did get less than 6 months. This is where you're going. You are learning how to let yourself live good. One of the hardest lessons on this planet, right? Woo! And then we got, in your mind's eye, something about April. I'm getting past. And it's going to have something to do with this February. Like, maybe you've already met someone, or there's something you did in April that leads to something in February. It's in your mind's eye. So it's there. You're just going to have to go in and retrieve it. All right, let's see. We got the blank with Virgo. Earth, money, blank check. And you can't really see it, but there's a Palo Santo smudgy star. You can barely see it on this card. So, February, baby. February. What? And then I got getting back. Yes! So get behind your angels. Get behind your protection. You don't got nothing to worry about. You are here. February is going to be great. And we got no place for fear. Wow. So you are on this trajectory because you understand your crown was someone else's belt. In the cosmos, in the 3D, everywhere. And you see the beauty in that. You know, where it's not like, oh, I just want to be my own individual. You know, of course you are. We are all individually who we are. That's what makes us so good to be the belt. Like, we are matched perfectly. The crown and the belt, it's matched perfectly. So that all needs are met, internal, external, in the 3D and in the cosmos. You just have to see it. You have to see how important you are. Because again, remember, sometimes we feel like we're lost in the sea. We're lost in the sauce. I'm just a crown to someone else's belt. But understand, if you break that chain, there's no heart. So not only are you part of a huge solution, you are the solution. And so is everyone in that chain with you. I was so happy to share this with you guys. Oh, all right, I'm going to go take a shower and get on with my day. Yeah, Mr. Kitty. He's right here the whole time. And he said, thanks for listening to his message. And the message of the cosmos and the angels, spirit guides, and spirit. And remember, I've already said, who is spirit? When I'm reading this stuff, spirit is you. Spirit is you. It was your collective consciousness that floated over here and shook me or had my cat smack my face to say, hey, so-and-so needs to hear that. They're right there. They're right there. They need to see it. If you're out looking at the stars, find Orion's belt and see if you don't see a queen, a crown, and a beautiful dress coming out, cascading out. That is the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together as one. That is wholeness. That is good intentions meets good intentions to create heart, baby. Ooh. All right, guys. Remember, not everything is your fault. You are loved, and I love you too.